Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paradise. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification right next to it to be notified each and every time I upload. Okay, you guys, it has been 30 days since I have started my home decor business, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys an update on my first 30 days in business. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay guys, as always, I do have my notes here, so forgive me if I'm looking down, just to make sure that I don't miss any key points. So I'm going to talk to you guys just about 5 things so far that I've learned over these past 30 days of me starting my home decor business. Like I said, I originally launched my home decor business September 25th, and today it is October 25th. I don't even have my phone. My son has my phone. But it's October 25th, so I have officially been in business for 1 month, you guys. 1 month, okay? It does not feel like a month. I honestly can't believe it's even been a month. Okay, so one of the first things I've learned is that networking is key. And I'm not just talking about to sell your products. Of course, your goal is to sell your products, to make money, to profit. Okay. But I'm actually talking about networking to learn. So for me, for example, I am a part of a lot of different Facebook groups that pertain to either entrepreneurship, self-employment, or home decor, whatever has to do with my business type, or anything entrepreneurship. I am a part of several different groups, and they have been so beneficial to me, you guys. So as you know, being an entrepreneur, we do not necessarily have co-workers or people we can just go ask a question to. So platforms like that, Facebook groups or groups with similar interests as yours, it kind of serves that purpose. So for example, I'm a part of a candle making group because if you guys do not know, I also make candles as a part of my home decor line. We have a candle line now, which we have a candle right here. This is the pumpkin souffle. So if you guys are interested in candles, go ahead and head over to the site paradiselivinghd.com, of course. But yeah, I'm a part of a candle making group, and that group has literally took me from point 0 to where I am now. I knew absolutely nothing about candle making, nothing. Had never made a candle in my life, but now over the past, I think I've been a part of that group for about 3 months, 2 or 3 months. Either way, I have learned so much. I have a great quality candle, a great smell, a great look, everything, because I'm a part of the group, and it's helped me. So whenever I have a question, I'll go to that group, or I'll ask directly, or I'll search through the feed. We give each other tips. We talk about specific topics, whether it be marketing or finances or whatever anybody has a question about, and we have dialogue about it. And you don't have to be involved in a dialogue. Honestly, I'm not necessarily a active communicator. Like, I'll watch, I'm just not a big talker yet because I have just joined the groups. But I've learned so much, you guys. I've learned so much. So networking is key, not just in person, not just to sell your products, but to learn information from one another, to teach each other, and to just gain knowledge. The next thing I've learned is that it's very important for your business to be easily accessible. So there obviously are so many platforms right now, but when I say easily accessible, I mean that there should never be a point where someone wants to buy something and they don't know how to buy it, or they don't know where to reach you, where to find you. So I would say one of the key things that I've learned to do is literally put the website link, or just the website if it's like on Instagram and I can't link it, under every post of mine. So there's never any confusion. You know exactly where you need to go. You know that you can just click this link and it'll take you directly to it. Another thing that I've also implemented is the Facebook shop and the Instagram shop. So basically it'll transfer my items from my website onto Facebook and Instagram, and people can just go to either my Facebook business page, or my Instagram business page to see all the products we have and the prices. And the way I have it set up right now, it will ultimately take them to my actual website so that they can purchase the products. But you can also set it up to where they can purchase directly from Instagram or Facebook. So yes, easy access is definitely important. You do not want to lose customers because they didn't know how to find you. They didn't know what website to go to or how to view your products. Another thing as far as ease of access is payments, the way you accept payments. So each platform is different as far as where your website is set up. There's Shopify, there's Squarespace, there is GoDaddy, I think is one. I use Shopify personally, but there, even within Shopify, there are so many different payment options you can accept. And I would say to make sure that it's accessible as well. Make sure that you're taking a variety of payments, because some people may not have certain type of cards. Some people may not feel comfortable using certain type of payment methods. So for example, someone just recently asked me, do I accept Cash App? And you know, I said yes, I do. Although I have a website that they can pay on, I have no problem with accepting Cash App if that's what's preferable to the customer, because we're not trying to miss no coins. Okay, if you got the coins, I'm gonna find a way to accept them if you want to buy my products. Another thing I also do is I've had a few customers who have an issue navigating through my site for whatever reason, and I will literally they'll tell me what they want and I'll create the order for them, and I will simply email the invoice to them, to where all they have to do is enter their card information and bam, there goes another sale. So be accessible, you guys. Make sure that you're able to work with people. I try my very best to accommodate everybody. I try my very best to make sure that my products are accessible in as many places as I can get them. Okay, the next thing I've learned kind of ties into this is to sell on multiple platforms. So when I first started my business 30 days ago, my initial thought was to simply sell on my website, and obviously I would promote on Instagram, I would promote on Facebook, but the sales would go through my website. But now I'm learning that that may not be the best idea. Obviously my website is going to be my primary source, but I also am learning that it's probably a good idea to place my products on different platforms to make as many sales as I want to, because yeah, ultimately I would love for everybody to come to my website, but the ultimate goal is to make a coin. The ultimate goal is to sell my products. So I am now, and I'm still working on this, but like I said, I set up the Instagram shop, I set up the Facebook shop. Those are other platforms I can sell on. But there's also Amazon that I can add my products to. There's also Etsy that I can add my products to if they're like handmade products, like my candles. There's eBay. Just different platforms. I think diversifying your products, and once again, just making sure that you are putting your brand out there, making sure that your products are accessible by as many people as possible is the ultimate goal. Because of course you can wait around for your family and friends to buy your products, but I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not trying to wait for anybody. You know, I'm trying to do what I can to make sure that I am getting my products out there for you all to see. So the next thing I've learned over this time is that consistency is key, and that's with everything with the has to do business, but in particular I'm talking about advertising, posting on social media. I say that consistency is key is because I have truly seen it. So the first 2 weeks after I had started my business, I was very consistent. I was posting literally every day. I may have missed a day in that 2-week frame, but I was posting every single day at least one time. And my statistics were, or my analytics were amazing. They were out of the roof. And it may just be because I literally started from 0 to wherever I was, but either way my analytics were great. After that, I took maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks off because I had got just really overwhelmed. I had a lot on my plate at that time to where I couldn't keep up with social media, and I seen a noticeable decrease obviously when I was no longer posting. I was not getting as much traffic to my website. I obviously was not getting as many sales either, because if they don't, you know, if your customers don't see your products, they have no reason to buy, you know. So yes, consistency is key. You want to promote your business as much as you can, but as far as your business page, go for it. Post as much as you can, because obviously if they're following your business page, they want to see content from you, and if they don't, they can mute you. I mean, that's fine, but consistency is definitely key. The more you post, the more people see, the more people are inclined to buy. I actually read this quote or article, whatever. It said that it takes people have to see your product at least 8 times for them to buy it. So just think about that. Okay, and the last thing that I have learned is that things will not always go as planned. Y'all, I think this was probably the hardest pill for me to swallow because I am such a control freak. I'm such a control freak, you guys. I think I mentioned this in a video before. I literally had a plan for my business from the start, which was September, all the way through next spring of 2021. Like, mapped out, planned out. I knew what products were coming out. Obviously, I knew there were going to be a few gaps, a few things that I changed along the way, but overall, I knew what products were coming out. I knew the pricing. I knew how I was going to market it, like everything. But as I launched the business, as the weeks went by, things came up. I ran out of things. Things just weren't necessarily going as planned. The things I thought would sell well did not necessarily sell well. So there are just so many adjustments I had to make along the way to where I had no choice but to be flexible. There was no other choice, because of course I could have went along with my plan because I planned it out, but would I have been successful if it obviously wasn't working to begin with, you know? So yeah, just know that things won't always go as planned, and do not get discouraged. Just learn to be flexible, learn to brush it off, and make adjustments where necessary. There's nothing wrong with adjusting there. I mean, everything about entrepreneurship is literally trial and error. You will not know what works until you try it, and if it doesn't work, try something else. It's literally that simple. There's no need to get discouraged. There is no need to get upset or down on yourself because it didn't work the first time. I mean, you don't know what will work. You can have an idea, like I said, you can plan it out and think everything is going to go that way, but you won't know until you get the feedback from your audience or your potential customers. There's no way of you knowing. So yeah, that was definitely the hardest pill for me to swallow, being that I like to have a good grasp on anything that I do. I like to be in full control, and with starting your own business, especially when you're providing a service or some type of product, you don't have that control. Your customers basically have that control, because it's all based on their wants and needs, and you just kind of cater to those. So yes, you guys, that is what I have learned so far. Overall, I will say that this first month has been amazing, honestly. Of course, there has been a few bumps and roads, like I just mentioned, but overall, it has been amazing. It has been a very big learning curve for me. As I mentioned before in one of my previous videos, I have never had a retail business before, which is what my home decor business is. I have been an entrepreneur for a few years, just not in this field, so it's completely different. The legwork is kind of similar, the legalities of things are pretty similar, but the content, the marketing, the products, everything else is completely different. So it's just a learning curve, and that's just kind of my point of it all, is that I'm learning as I go, which was the purpose of me creating these videos for you guys, so that I can give y'all the tea and help y'all not make the same mistakes that I've made, and help y'all do the things that I have done that have helped me to be successful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, if you are new here and are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and be sure to hit the bell notification right next to it as well, so that you're notified each and every time I upload. I appreciate you guys. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like what you saw, and if you're interested in more videos. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in my next video.